I'm back with some arena. So, bonus for the last hour. It's usually trying to stream for at least 3 hours. But I could tell each one of us was just kind of going to get boring after not too long. Just, you know, watching the AI fight itself, basically. So I've managed to reach mythic ranks in standard rank, so let's play a few matches with the deck that got me there. Well, a modified version of it, as I've you know, adjusted it to the needs of the mythic level meta. Seem to mostly control. Say, do a few rounds of it, maybe play some jump starter draft afterwards. Got Blood Crib, 3 Mountains, Cavalcade, Lava Coil, and Dress. That seems a good enough hand to start with. As for the first game, Crypt, pay 2 to have an error untapped. Dress. Let's see what he's working with. What they're working with. Gonna get rid of that act of treason. Fortunately, I've got a lava coil to deal with their Archfiend's Vessel, so they don't even get to bring it back and get a 5/5 demon with flying. Skewer that. Sure, I'll take 2 damage, but once I start getting some goblins, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. I don't think I will draw a card instead. I'll just cast a Cavalcade. And here comes another Archfiend's Vessel. You know what? It can become something else. Like another Archfiend's Vessel, apparently. Alright, just gonna get rid of that. Really wish I could draw some creatures right about now. Tybalt will do. He can make creatures for me. I'll even give him Makai his ghost form. In order to keep him from getting killed a little too quickly. Alright, they wasted that. Gonna block there. And kill the Archfiend's Vessel. And hope that they don't have... Basically hope that they don't draw another means of bringing one of those back. Unfortunately, that Mayhem Devil has his menace now, so I need to get multiple creatures to be able to block it. I'm not eager to lose the war boss just yet. Yeah, that's a good game at that point. Just got completely stomped out on that one. Hey, got 500 gold and 500 XP. Let's do some jump stars. We get to actually play this. Let's see, it's 2,000 gold. All the, you know, half decks. Choose packets. Choose one of these themed packets twice. You choose one packet from among 3. Each packet is 20 cards, including lands. You've got well-read, reanimated, and wizards. Kind of like wizards. I think I'll go with that one. And you have the options of well-armored, minotaurs, or +1. I'll go with the Semic option of +1. Wizards +1. Let's see how this goes. Because I've hardly even looked at what cards are on Jumpstart. So you got there's a Quick Claw Transmuter. Target creature's power and toughness until end of turn. Ooh, Primeval Bounty. I'll keep the 7. Thriving Isle. I'll definitely go for a land that they can select to have be a blue-green land. That's a pretty neat mechanic. Right. Just gonna Primal Ken. So it's a +1/+1 from itself, and all my creatures get +1. And all my creatures that have a +1/+1 counter have trample. Then I'll opt play a Vidalian and Arcanist. We got Prescient Chimera. Village. Oh, can search your library for lands by removing encounters from it. I think I'll swing with the Primal Ken. And they were too smart to block with it, so just gonna play a couple more creatures. You must have known that I had something up my sleeve. You've given, you know, Primal Ken's a pretty good card. Wait, Primeval Bounty. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 3/3 green beast creature token whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Definitely pretty good. Right now, just could use the help. Looks like they've got card draw and oh, the fairies here.
This isn't my first time being the hero.
Don't we have enough of this guy in standard? Like, he's really got to be in Jumpstart too. Gotta chump block to save myself some damage. Yeah, gain 3 life, if at least. Swing all 3 at Teferi. Just see what they choose to do. Because, I mean, they can phase out one of my creatures. Then if they do, then he's almost certainly dead. Okay, that's that situation dealt with. Gotta just a shipwreck Dowser. Get opted back into my hand. 3+1/+1 counters on the Dowser. I'll keep Harper Armament up. That means I've got something that can do if he stop my They shipwreck Dowser somehow, like, you know, exiling it. The Arbor Armament is an instant. I could have actually blocked the Chimera if I'd thought about it. Keep those up there. You know what? Swing with Pregnal Pen. Pump it up. And there goes the Tolarian Kraken. Ooh, I could. Can you not? Right. Gonna swing with the Pragmalkin again. I mean, it's a big, powerful cat. In fact, invigorating surge. It's now a 14-13 cat. I think I've pretty much got this at this point. I mean, they could attack with the Chimera. Like, it can just Crook Claw transmute it. You know, turn it into a 4-3 and block it with the transmuter. I mean, if they were gonna survive at all, they kind of need to have blockers for the Pragmalkin. They're gonna survive this turn. Pretty sure Trample goes past protection. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure you can trample past something with indestructible. Yep. We got Cradle of Vitality. Whenever you gain life, you pay one away. If you do, you put +1/+1 counter on target creature for each 1 life you gained. Neat. Looks like there's another prize with 2 wins. So might as well keep going for at least that long. We got CD Oracle, so just throw this out. And shit. I feel like they, probably either designed or chose the Thriving Isles inside Edge with Jumpstart in mind. Because, I mean, that way they can apply regardless of what packets you picked. Or I guess whatever packets you ended up with, because I'm pretty sure the way you play it in paper is you just buy 2 packets and that you just buy 2 boosters and just see what they are. We've got Wizards with Tort in hand. 2 of them, 1 less. Had I kept that wizard around, sure you can draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, and then mill 2 cards. And then I got rid of that mummy. I mean, probably should have actually held back and played it a little bit more defensively. Because I had no guarantee that they would block it. Yeah, I think I'm good on using a legendary unicorn. Wait. So look at the top two cards in my library, put one of them in my hand and the other on the bottom of my library. Then go for the armor craft of Judge. And I'll opt as well. Yeah, Hunter's Edge. Right. Okay, so Wildwood Scourge. Nerds for 4x. Nerds battlefield with X +1/+1 counts on it, and whenever a +1/+1 counter is placed on a non-Hydra creature you control, it'll put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's like whenever I put a +1/+1 counter on one of my wizards, for instance, they'll get it to the Wildwood Scourge will get an additional +1/+1. Sure, go for it. You know, take away my ability to attack with it. Well, attack and block. Just gonna Hunter's Edge, kill Gravewaker, then, you know, Song of Seagate Oracle. I mean, hey, if anything makes me sacrifice a creature, I've got a prime target. Right. We get Valiant Arcanist and Predmelkin out. So I'm not going to be able to benefit much from turning that into a 6/6, but oh well. That's a Sanctuary. For all non-combat damage will be dealt to you and creatures you control. Whenever a non-token creature on this battlefield under control, create a 2/2 white unicorn creature token. Oh, I think there's like a unicorns packet, given the amount of unicorn stuff that seems to be going on. With this particular opponent. Just gonna read the ties to draw 3 cards. Then pass. Yeah, it's definitely a unicorn theme. Gonna block that. Winged Words to draw another 2 cards. Truffle Snout. You're all game for life. think I'll block there and there. Then rookie mistake. Give truffle snap. Oh, +2, +0, +2, and crypt lurker. Oh, actually, I misread that card. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Craft Judge. Draw a card for each creature I control with +1/+1 counter on it. You know what? Exclusion Mage can come in and get that back to its opponent's hand, back to its owner's hand. I'm not going to attack just yet. Or they're at least not nearly as much as that. Maybe I shouldn't have given them another non-token creature to bring in. Because that just gave them another opportunity to trigger their Blessed Sanctuary. Oh boy, the Great Waker's back. I'll take the 5 to the face. Right. It's gonna want Armament and Invigorating Surge. Those are at the ready. If that thing comes at me again. But first they're gonna start bringing things back from the dead. Well, I think they may swing with it anyway. Alright, I can't block it. It didn't give me a chance to, at this point, shrug. I was fighting a losing battle at that point anyway. It's gonna be another round before I can get a second prize. Riptide Laboratory. Return target wizard you control to its owner's hand. So I can just bounce my wizards around. Thriving Grove. Selecting blue. arcaneArtist. Oh, looks like they might also have the wizard's packet. Gonna have the exclusion mage. So that's gonna be a good guy to bounce around. See, I can just keep bouncing the same creature back to their hand, or eliminating a whole bunch of creature tokens. Seems like they might also have well read. Given that was the art on that packet. I'm selecting green. I'll keep my lands untapped. Sure, you can play a Sage or Savant. Yeah, they're definitely playing with the Wizard's packet. Probably well-read wizards. I'm just gonna double block there. That way I don't have to use a buff spell. Null and take away mana from potentially countering something. Just gonna keep my mana up once again. Yeah, I think I'm good on you getting something that flies right now. And let's see. Triple Snout. I'll give it the +1/+1 this time. And pass turn. Of course, I've got opt at the end of my turn. Yep, I think. Oh no. Tell me they have to ferry too. Hey, I mean. As long as I've got a means of dealing with him, he won't stick around for long. Sadly, the Triple Snout was not powerful enough to take out both. Sure, I'll just cast it again. Unless you've got a counter spell. Which I mean, you might. Because unless there's some variation between the packets, but you don't have the mana for it now. Just gonna get it while the Scourge right back. That's certainly one way to use that spell. I mean, there usually it's just it doesn't untap during its own untap step. Not at the beginning of each upkeep. If enchanted creature is untapped, tap it. I'm just gonna Tower Invocation. Try to get a couple Drake's eggs in the air. once again, tap down. Because for some reason, they decided to make a spell that taps creatures immediately after they become untapped, pretty much. Rookie mistake. Give that Drake +2. Again, I keep misreading that. So I'm just gonna bring in Exclusion Mage. Get it out of the way. At least temporarily. Because I mean, I know it's gonna be back. Unless I can draw a counter spell before they try and cast it again. I'm just gonna cast a Predmilkin. Put +1/+1 on this Drake. Then swing with said Drake. Then actually properly do a combat trick by armamenting it, making it a 4/4. Then Winged Words and play land. Oh boy, Clarion Kraken's back. Primeval Bounty. All they managed to do was opt, so I clearly don't have anything to counter it with. Just gonna play my land and swing 2 in the air. Clarion Kraken is gonna start tapping down my stuff. We've got a Tome Anima. I'll take the 4, honestly. They do get to tap or untap another creature if they want to spend the mana. Iron Shell Beetle. It's a creature spell, so I get a 3/3 green beast as well. Well, I still get the beast, even if I don't get the beetle. See, in Horn Beetle. And swing 6 in the air. So they're gonna tap down the tokens. And if they could just draw enough cards and those with enough mana, then could probably hit me for a great deal, but probably this is probably it for this game. They're milling me, but like probably too little too late at this point. Oh, and here's to Fairy.
Let's make this quick.
Because mill me some more. Like, again, you know, probably too little too late. Well, I mean, they could phase out one of my creatures. Can't block that. Or they could just concede. I'm gonna try and fight. They've hold it and mentor the meat. Right, that's all the prizes available, so just gonna resign. And go think I might don't really have time for a draft, so I'll just play some standard. Because I've only got about like 15 minutes left, because I'm only gonna be streaming for like an hour. I'm only gonna be streaming Arena for like an hour tonight. Like Swamp, Mountain, Krinko, War Boss, Wizardry, seems alright. Wish it had some like one or two mana things, but you know, the War Boss should be able to get me a pretty good spot early, especially if they're playing stuff like Sailor's Cunning, you know, stuff that can't even block. So, you know, I don't even have to worry about losing this 1/1 goblin, and at least not right away. Playing with Naya of some kind. Cavalcade. Fortunately, mentored the triggers after Cavalcade is already triggered. Oh, you did raise the alarm off. Okay, they're playing tokens, and Underworld Fires will actually be able to do some cool stuff. Usually it just ends up sitting, hanging in my hand until I can get an Emancipation out. Or until I need to be able, or until I need something to discard. Or whichever happens first. Keep that Duress up top, and Krinko. He only took 1 damage from the cavalcade because it's, you know. Oh, they're just conceding. Well, guess I should have time for. They keep having matches like that, they should have plenty of time. Like, I mean, not so much plenty of time, more like, you know, they'll get plenty of matches in, and at that rate. In the next 13 minutes. Got the Ashiok Exquisite Sleeves. I imagine they're probably playing some kind of blue-black. But who knows? Like, I mean, I would think they would, given the set. Like Avatar, and well, they're definitely playing black. Don't know what else they've gone there, but it's definitely at least half right. Yep, I was 100% right. Yeah, they are playing blue and they are playing black. So unless they've got another color in there somewhere. And they're playing Ashiok. And Goblin Gathering. And swing. You know what, swing one at their face. Because they can just pump with War Boss. Allows to get Ashiok down. I don't have anything to cast this turn. Unless you get a creature out. I mean, that still wouldn't beat me this turn. Oh boy, Ritual Set. Just in time for me to get another Goblin Gathering. Sure, take away one of my non-land cards. I've still got another Fiery Emancipation. And other than the ones you just took. Which I mean, it's saying right there. Yeah, sure. Spend 4 mana on getting rid of a single goblin. It's mostly that Shrine and picking off individual little goblins. It's been keeping them alive at this point. Oh, now they've got 4/4, so just swing at them. They blocked at the 4/4. Fire Prophecy. That's up to the Goblin Wizardry. Then Duress. You know what? That other Ashiok honestly the least powerful Ashiok. I can go to your discard pile, or your graveyard. It's a proper term. Go. Wait to get something actually useful at this point. At least something I can cast. For everything's requiring either targets I don't have or too much mana. I mean, if we get another land next turn, I can then cast the Emancipation, but there's another land. I mean, in order for it to really be useful, I need a way to deal damage to them. I doubt they'll get much. They can then take damage from Underworld Fires. I might as well hold on to my lands. Oh, and of course I get it to Ashiok Nightmare Muse. Right after I discard the thing that can deal 3 damage to each creature and planeswalker currently. I think at this point, I'm just gonna concede. Because this match has gotten away from me. Purge got away from me when I didn't keep that Goblin Wizardry. Probably 1, maybe 2 more matches for tonight. Gonna keep that. Oh, and another opponent playing blue-black. It's got Blood Crypt, with Cat. Oh, and they're playing Esper. Yeah, Conspicuous Snoop. Wow. You're really... You're probably like the one person that plays that. You're really gonna be like that, huh? Dance with the mat hands can go away. Cause I'm much more concerned about something that can make things into they can make them creatures rather than a board wipe. Yes. Of course, I have no creatures in hand. that guy can just go far, far away. And he came back immediately. Because Transmogrify just turned him into himself. Alright, this match is pretty much over. Because now I have basically no creatures that will actually survive. Maybe I could have killed that guy. But like, even then, all of my tokens would just die as soon as they enter the field. You should put in something to trigger when creature token, when my creatures die. Just so that I can get something out of my creature tokens whenever they have an ethereal absolution. Yeah, swamp and capitate. And oh boy, another Sanctum of Stone Fangs. There's War Boss. They take at least one. That's kind of why I put that in. So that in these times, at least, times when we've got plenty of ways. I've got ways of blocking all of my creatures. That was pretty much it. Which I mean, it's pretty much only the first goblin that's really gonna suffer from that 0/3 blocker. Because as long as the Legion War Boss is around, I'm gonna get more. Looks like this is probably going to be the last match of the night. Yeah, sure. I figured that would happen. That's why I gave Prinko extra protection. So they couldn't kill him easy. You know, like that. You're gonna have a real hard time doing much of anything to Prinko. First of all, you have to discard 2 lands just to deal enough damage, and then he still lives. Castle Embereth, swing. Cavalcade triggers several times, and they just concede. And that was just over the hour mark, so thank you all for watching. Next stream will be Saturday with Crusader Kings 2. And I'm gonna find somebody playing either Age of Wonders or Arena to raid. doubt there's gonna be anyone streaming Age of Wonders right now, given that, you know, it's a pretty old game. You know, most of the people all streaming any game from that series are probably streaming Planetfall or at least Age of Wonders 3. Yep, absolutely nobody is streaming Age of Wonders 1 right now. So there's pretty much always somebody streaming Arena. Right. See. Find somebody who seems interesting and to host. You got a lot of options. And as far as people with not a lot of viewers. I'll go for this person. Alright, again, thank you all for watching. Next stream will be Saturday night around 11.